Hey, what's up guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI using no Magicite. Today, we'll be taking the steps necessary to recruit Gaw into the party, which comes as no surprise, seeing as how we were able to name the character last time. Now, in order to do this, make sure you purchased a dry meat from the item shop back in Mobley's there, and then all you have to do is walk around on the Veldt and get into battles until he decides to show up once again. Let's see, I'll give it one more try on camera, and if he doesn't make it his appearance, I'll do it off screen. Gaw will only show up in a normal battle like this one. If you get back attacked or pincer attacked, then he will not make an appearance. So hopefully he shows up after this guy dies. Yes, okay. Now be careful that you don't accidentally attack him. That's why I wasn't inputting commands constantly. So just use the dried meat on him because he's hungry. Here you go, Gaw, have some jerky. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, what's going on? Ah, Cyan, the cordial samurai. What? Hey man, how about a thank you first? Yeah, no more for you. No soup for you. Munchkin. Oh, I hate that ride at Disney. You know the ride I'm talking about, viewers. You know that ride. Sabin, you're letting this 12-year-old kid taunt you and you want to fight him? Oh, this scene is so wacky. I don't even know what's going on here, to be honest. But apparently this wildebeest child can hold his own against Sabin. That's pretty impressive. And he's got insults to boot. What's wrong, Sabin? You can suplex a train, but you can't take out a little kid? Thou. Yoshi! Kupo! Wahoo! Wait, what? No! He has no reason to come with us. He's just a wild child. What good is he gonna be in our fight against the Empire? Actually, he's gonna do a lot of good. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Yeah, that's where that came from, in case you were watching my Breath of Fire LP and were wondering. Mr. Thou. Oh yeah, Locke. Kinda forgot about that guy. Well, nice game, nice. What is God doing? This is so weird. You know, this music kinda resembles the music from the prehistoric era in Chrono Trigger. Wait, the shiny thing is in Mobley's? But we were just there. Now one guy told us... Well, no, actually no one talked about a shiny treasure now, did they? Ah, Crescent Mountain. That is to the south, viewers. And that appears to be our next destination. Alright. Good question, Sabin. You got me on that one. Is he moonwalking? Alright guys, and with that little cutscene, Gaw has officially joined our party. And along with him comes a tutorial. The Kappa monster. That's what your characters look like when they're turned into an imp, by the way. And unfortunately, the beginning of the game does have a lot of tutorials, and this is one of the ones that you cannot skip. I don't know why they made some of them skippable, not all of them, but oh well, it's not a huge deal. I'm just going to skip all this and give you my own explanation as to how Gaw works. Oh, look at that. Crescent Mountain. How convenient. Okay, so... let's put Gaw on. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, first let's equip Gaw with some stuff. Okay, that's the only thing we can equip him with. But whatever. He'll be fine. He doesn't need defense. So Gaw's special ability is the Rage ability. And essentially what this does is it allows him to use the special attacks of monsters that you've previously fought yourself. In addition to gaining their special attacks, he also gains their elemental defenses and weaknesses, and their status protections and vulnerabilities. And as you can see, there is a very long list of potential rages that you can acquire. And I'm not going to take the time to fill this list out, but if that's something you want to do, hey, knock yourselves out. Go for it. So Gaw starts with a couple rages, nothing too special. Now, Gaw's other special ability, which is only available on the Vel tier, is the Leap ability, and that is how you acquire new rages. Oh, I don't want any of these. Well, Trillium is good. Okay, so all you do is select Leap, and it will end the battle. As you can see, Gaw is no longer in our party. So all you do now is continue to fight battles here on the Veld until he returns. And what happens is he learns the rages of all the enemies that were present in the battle that you used Leap on. So in this case, I'll learn the rages for Brawler, Trillium, and Vaporites. And Gaw also learns the rages of all the monsters present in the battle in which he returns to your party. The monsters you fight in between those do not count. So, let's see if we can get Gaw back. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So now we should also have the B-Core Rage, if he didn't already have it. Alright, so we got B-Core, Trillium, Vaporite, and he already had Brawler. So that's how you get new rages for Gaw. And Gaw is... well, ooh, Telstar, very nice. I actually want to kill this guy, so let's put one of these to use. Do we have Hazer? No, we do not. Well, we'll go with Trillium. So how Rage works is, once you select a monster, Gaw goes into autopilot. He's berserked. And he'll just start executing commands constantly. He's kind of like a mix between a Berserker and a Blue Mage. And he has a 50-50 chance to either use a normal physical attack or use the monster's special ability. And for Trillium, it's the Bio spell. It's the strongest poison elemental spell in the entire game. And we have access to it right now. Okay, the good thing about fighting Telstars on the Veldt is that you also get green berets. Yeah, so if you want to stock up on those to give your full party the HP bonus, it's a good idea. But really, I only make sure to acquire one extra green beret, because that puts us at 2, and we're going to find 2 more in the near future. But like I was beginning to say, Gaw is very, very powerful if you know how to use them. So if you're like me and you like to analyze information and pick apart information to get the best possible results, then Gaw is the character for you. You put in a little bit of time and effort, and he is easily the most broken and versatile character in the entire game. He has an answer to everything. And if you really like to delve into the battle mechanics, then you're going to have a lot of fun with Gaw. And you're going to be very pleased with the results you get from him. However, efficiency is the name of my game, so I'm only going to acquire the rages that I feel are most useful to my strategies. And everybody's different. If you like to use other rages, then by all means, you're more than welcome to use those instead. So I'm going to take care of all of my rage grinding, as it were, off screen and acquire those rages. And I will just meet you back here after I've accomplished that. Alright, we're back, viewers. That took a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but let's take a look at what I picked up for Gaw. Alrighty, Templar is really good because that'll give him the Fire 2 ability. Hazer has Lightning 2. Definitely want to get Rhodox because that'll give Gaw an instant death attack, and the added bonus to that is that it also delays their counterattacks by 1 turn, meaning they never get a chance to actually use their counterattack. That'll come into play a little bit more later on. Straycat is very good. It allows Gaw to deal massive single target damage because the damage modifier on the special ability is 8. Yeah, it's really powerful. Pterodon is another decent rage. Fireball is a guaranteed attack that hits all enemies for fire damage, so that's pretty good. And I might recommend using that more than Templar because you don't have control over Gaw, so he may or may not multi-target with Fire 2. But with Fireball, it's guaranteed to hit all enemies. Trillium, as you saw before, is pretty good. It has the Bio special ability. Marshal is probably the best rage in the game for quite some time. If you only get one rage, let it be Marshal. The special ability Windslash hits all enemies for wind elemental damage, and it does not suffer from split damage. So whether you're hitting one enemy or 7, you're going to deal the full amount of damage regardless. Also, if you're in a pincer attack, Windslash will hit enemies on both sides, making it very powerful. Not to mention there are no enemies that are strong against wind for a very long time. Primordite is the #1 reason why I wanted to do Locke's scenario before this one, and you'll see how useful that special ability is soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, if you just want to cut down the amount of rages to the best ones, I would say just get Marshal and Rhodox, and then you can be on your merry way. Okay, now for relics, I wanted to give Gaw 1 pair of earrings because most of the special attacks are magic based, and the running shoes, so he has more chances to use the special abilities in battle. And I have him in the back row. You want to put him in the front row if you just plan on using Straycat all the time, because that is a physical attack. And in that case, you would want to give him the Atlas Armlet. So, yeah, as you can see, Gaw already has access to some pretty advanced attacks. Not to mention the fact that this is a no Magicite playthrough of the game, so I won't be able to learn some of those elemental spells for a very long time. And Gaw is going to be quite useful this time around. Not so much last time I played the game. Well, evidently Gaw doesn't remember where he put the shiny treasure, so let's have a look around. A tonic? What gives? Oh, it's not your treasure. Okay. Let's try over here. What the? Why, you little... Yeah, I'd be pretty mad too if somebody just threw 500 gold off the cliff. Man. And it really does take 500 gold from you, but I just thought I'd show that off anyways. It's a funny little scene. Hey, hey! That looks like one of those old school diving helmets. Must be the underwater breathing device that we heard about back in Mobley's. So Gaw's the one who stole the treasure. I don't know how 3 people are going to fit into one helmet, but okay, sure. We'll give it a shot. What are you worried about, Sabin? You've been down a whitewater rapid river. You took a dive off of a waterfall. What's an ocean to you? Come on, man. How bad could it possibly be? Gaw, are you coming with us? There we go. I like this underwater scene. It's kind of funny how we're going underwater in this LP at this point, because I'm also underwater in my other LP, which was not planned whatsoever. Alright, new enemies. Let's put Hazer to use. These guys are weak to lightning and fire. Yeah, 1200 damage. Go Gaw. I suppose I should have used Windslash since we are surrounded, but oh well. We want to go to the right. Alright, now let's put the Marshal Rage to use. Unfortunately, there's no way to, damn it, reorganize the list of rages. So sometimes you are going to be spending a few seconds going through your list, looking for what you want. Now, Aspics are those little jellyfish guys up there. They have Bolt 3. It's very powerful. Oh god. Poor Cyan. He just had a lightning bolt shoved up his ass. Alright, well let's get him back on his feet with my last Phoenix down. Should probably stock up on those at some point. Here we get an X potion. Awesome. Once again, you want to stay to the right. When in doubt, go right. try that again. Yeah, not bad. 450 damage to all enemies. Very nice. Even more with 2 earrings equipped, but I only have 2, so I can't do that just yet. I want to spread out the damage bonuses as best I can for right now. There's a little switch down here. It kind of blends into the floor, so you gotta keep an eye out for that one. It's a little tricky. Here we get Green Beret number 3. Although you might have a lot more than that if you were rage grinding on the Veld, like I do. I run into Telstars quite a bit. Usually doesn't happen, but it is possible. How did we wash up on the pier like that? Huh, well, anyways. This is the town of Nikea, so let's have a look, let's have a look around here. Here we can finally buy the Mithril Pike if we didn't take Mogs earlier in the game. Yeah, I have a lot of Green Berets. So I'm just going to sell all of my old helmets that I don't need. And one of the Hyper Wrists. Wow, we have a lot of money. Hey, you're in my way. Not true. That is true. Well, let's go to the bar. I'm sorry, cafe. Forgot we have to censor that. Oh yeah, we did meet that guy. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's no denying it. Gaw is that crazy old man's son. Oh man. Hulk Smash? Maybe. Or is it Ox Smash? No, that's in another game that I'm playing right now. What do you mean, joining you? Cyan. Licentious Howler. Wow. Yeah, calm down, Cyan. She just wants to give you some delicious booty duty. Come on, man. Your wife died, like, what, an hour ago? In JRPG land, that means it's time to move on, man. You gotta live and let go. You can't deny yourself the pleasures of the flesh. Oh, man. What are you looking at, Cyan? Poor Gaw, he probably has no idea what's going on here. I like that scene. The Goods, huh? Man, another reference to my other LP. Well, what do you have? Nothing! Okay. Well, that's pretty much all we can do here. I just wanted to show that little scene to you guys. Yeah, let's go. Wait a minute. If this ship is going to South Figaro, and the Empire has occupied South Figaro, this might turn out rather poorly. Guess we didn't think about that before, did we? Well, why do you care, Gaw? Why does Cyan care, for that matter? They don't know who our friends are. Three groups have reached Narsh, and a decisive battle is about to take place. Yeah, that's the best cliffhanger I got for you guys. I'm going to have to ride the wings of the game on this one. So when we come back next time, we'll see how all of this unfolds. But until then, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.